If you own any crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, you name it, I want you to pull up your portfolio, look at the price chart for the last 30 days. Do you notice all those ups and downs? Well, what if I tell you that you could have made a profit without lifting a finger from all of that volatility? Not waiting for the price to hit a specific target, I'm talking about small swings, those that happen every single day, the ones that you ignore. Well, by the end of this video, you're going to see your portfolio completely different. Because right now your crypto is working way harder than you think, but you're not making any profit. So if you own any crypto right now, I want you to think about why you bought it in the first place. Most likely because you thought the price would go up. Maybe someone told you about it, maybe you did your own research, but the plan was the same. Buy, hold, wait, and eventually sell. That's how most people think about investing, and in stocks that works great. If you look at the S&P 500 over the last 10 years, you buy, you wait for 20 years, and you're probably just gonna be fine. But crypto doesn't work like that. Crypto is a completely different animal. The price doesn't just slowly climb, it swings, and it swings a lot. 3% up on Monday, 5% down on Wednesday, 10% up on Friday, and so on. Most people look at that and think that is way too risky, and that's the scary part. You're probably thinking that is what I have to survive until my coin finally goes up in value and I can sell it. That is if you know when to sell it. Because talking to over 300 busy professionals, investors, and entrepreneurs, the difficult part is not the buying. The hardest part is when to sell it at a profit. Most people just stick with that cryptocurrency and eventually does go up in value, but because they never sell, they didn't actually make anything back. So what if that movement, the thing that you're afraid of, is actually the most valuable part of owning crypto? Think about it like the ocean. Most people are standing on the beach waiting for the tide to come in. Well, that's holding. You're just hoping the water level rises. But a surfer, well, he doesn't care about the tide. A surfer cares about the waves. Every wave, up or down, it's the energy, and it's useful. The surfer gets paid from the motion itself. Well, that was a bit of a crazy analogy, but that is what volatility is. It's waves, and right now you're standing on the beach waiting for them to crash over and over again, waiting for the tide. Well, every single wave could be generating you income for you. And here's the simplest version. Price drops at 3%, a system buys, price bounces back up 3%, the system sells. It does that over and over and over again, thousands of times. Sometimes even thousands of times per month, depending on how volatile crypto is that month. Let me make it real for you. I'm going to show you one of my bots right now. This is a single bot on a single coin that has been running for over a month, and so far it has taken over 1,700 transactions. Let that sink in. It's almost 1,800 buy and sells events in about 42 days. That's roughly 42 trades every single day, each one capturing a small piece of a price swing. And the results, over $1,743 in profit in just about $10,000 deployed. That's over 18% in a month and a half from one bot, one coin. Now think about what a holder of that coin experienced during all of that time. They bought in, they watched the price go up and down for 42 days, and their return is whatever the price is difference between the day they bought it and where it is today. Maybe that is 2% up, maybe it is negative. Meanwhile, the system captured over 1,700 trades, all fully hands-off and profiting from every single buy and sell order, and making a profit every time the price went down, buying it and then selling it at a higher price. Once you see this, it's kind of difficult to unsee it. Every chart you look at turns into a visible money. All those zigzags you have been ignoring, well, that's income. It has been there the whole time. This one is going to be uncomfortable for some of you, but I need to say it because it could save you a lot of money. I have already seen it with hundreds of clients, so here it is. If you're holding altcoins right now, not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, I'm talking about the other coins, and your plan is to hold long term and wait for them to go back to their all-time high, I need you to hear this because most people won't tell you. Go look at the top 20 coins from 2021. Some of them are down 70, 80, even 90%, and they never recover. Some of them are not even in the top 100 anymore. A few of them are basically dead. This isn't stocks. A stock market, a solid company can drop 30%, and in crypto, altcoins can drop 80, 90%, and there is nothing that can make them recover. I talk to investors and busy professionals all the time who are sitting on bags from 2021, 2022, still waiting. Recently, I spoke to a businessman who has been holding certain positions since 2016. A smart guy, successful in every other area of his life, but he has been watching coins bleed for years because the strategy was always the same: buy and hold and eventually sell it, but realistically we never know. Here's what nobody tells you about altcoins. It's not that you might be losing money, it's that your capital is frozen. It's trapped. You can't use it. You have 30, 50, 100k sitting in coins that are not moving towards your all-time target. And while they sit there doing nothing, that same money could be making you 0.10, 0.5, even 1% a day from all of that insane volatility that is still happening anyway. It's the worst of both worlds. You are taking the risk of holding a volatile asset and getting none of the benefits of that volatility. So what do you do now? Well, I'm not telling you to go and sell everything. I'm saying look at every altcoin you hold and ask yourself one question. If I didn't already own this, could I buy it today at the price with this plan? If the answer is no, the capital is better off deployed. Somewhere it can actually work for you, whether that is a different asset, a different strategy, or a system that profits from that movement instead of praying for a recovery that might never happen. The most expensive thing in investing isn't a loss itself, it's dead money. Capital that is sitting there doing nothing while you wait for something that statistically probably is never going to happen. Let me tell you a quick story. A guy reached out a while ago, a construction business owner, doing well for himself. He has been trading crypto for about a year using Gridbots. And honestly, he was making good money. And he felt like he already figured it out. He didn't have a system for what to do when things went the opposite side. He had a strategy that worked in one condition, prices just going up. When that condition changed, he saw his account drop over 50%. You know what he did? The same thing that most smart people do in that situation. He froze, turned everything off, moved to cash, and sat on the sidelines for months holding a bag of XRP, hoping for a bounce. He runs a successful business. He manages employees, handles cash flow, deals with contracts. He's sharp. But in crypto, he was doing the same thing that almost every single busy professional does. He was making trades and hoping for the price to go up instead of running a proper system. A trade is one decision, one coin, one movement. You are either right or wrong. It's like being a hunter. You take one shot and everything rides on it. When it works, you feel like a genius, but when it doesn't, you lose half your money in 1 week. A system is a fishing net. You stretch it across the river and let the fish swim back and forth. Some big, some small, no single fish matters. The net catches a little from every movement all day. Every day, the river never stops flowing. That's a shift from I need to pick the right coin at the right time to I need something that works on the background, captures every movement, and profits from every movement regardless of the market direction. You go from one shot holding a cryptocurrency and selling at highest price to thousands of small captures. And you probably find yourself in the same situation. You have been holding crypto instead of having a system one shot that profits from the market movement, that profits just from the price swings. That is the difference between building wealth and watching it disappear. But anyways guys, so that's about it. That's for this video. I hope it brings value to you. That's really what I care the most. You have a different perspective, because honestly, I don't like to see investors, smart people, busy professionals lose so much money in this market because they are being told to buy a specific cryptocurrency at the worst time and not benefiting from anything that happens all the time anyway. So if this video changes your paradigm, 20-minute video walking you through the whole system and how to install crypto trading bots for my clients, It's linked in the description. You don't have to click on it if you don't want to anyway, but check it out if you're looking to generate higher returns than traditional investments, or if you're just exhausted of waiting for prices to go up just to make a profit. That being said, guys, I hope this video makes sense. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you